We're expecting to see a showdown between Pauloweb and Juninho. I'm not just saying that because it's the last game, but the way these two have been playing. Juninho was playing so aggressively with that Ryu. And without a doubt in my mind, Pauloweb with Laura, you could expect to see some sparks fly.
Yeah, but I mean, that Juninho's Ryu, again, taking out Shushu 2-0 like that. Shushu, as I mentioned, former Capcom Cup qualifier. And so, yeah, he played really, really well, really strong. And I'm excited to see what Juninho is going to do over here on this next losers match.
Who knows, man? Again, he's been throwing out fireballs like it's nobody's business. He's just chucking them. He doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I'm going to throw this fireball. I'm at the perfect space to do so.
See, that's good. We were talking about how, Zangief's niche are the throws. Ryu's niche are the fireballs.
Yes.
And to be able to see Ryu kind of get back to that a little bit, especially with like the V-Trigger. I remember when V-Trigger 1, the fireballs used to drain the meter. And
Imagine that.
And
yeah.
I came up with this whole idea, like, to buff him, like, okay, so he can throw fireballs, but it drains much less, so that way he can chuck more.
Look what you've done.
And then they were like, nah, we'll just make it drain none. And I was like, oh my God.
You hear that? You hear that, folks at home? You could blame James for that. All you Ryu players,
No, you can thank
him.
me, yeah.
All you Ryu haters,
Who
blame
hates
him.
Ryu? Who hates Ryu?
I don't. I love Ryu. Man.
Ryu is like he's the classic, right?
my
He's the
favorite.
hero.
He's one of my favorites. He's the reason why I want to rock bandanas, but I don't have enough hair to pull it off.
The first time I ever went trick-or-treating, I dressed in a karate gi with a bandana, white karate gi, red bandana. I didn't even know at the time, but I was cosplaying as Ryu as a child.
Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. That's so wild.
That was before Ryu was ever in a game, I think.
And here we go. As we mentioned earlier, it's going to be a very electrifying match. It's going to be Pauloweb versus Juninho, letting the sparks fly already. Fireballs against the Thunder. He read that a mile away!
Right.
And Pauloweb still went for it!
Oh my goodness. Juninho, we've been talking about how well he's been playing, and then the fake, and he walks up, gets the counter hit. One more for the stun. That was the heavy punch right there.
Close to the stun right now. Pauloweb has trigger 2.
I didn't even notice that because you just assume Laura's like going to play V-Trigger 1.
Right. The mix-up potential is just so powerful, right?
Yeah.
They did buff up trigger 2 significantly, right? Yep. To get past the hurdles of fireballs now.
Okay, here we go. Time for the mix. No, doesn't go for any of the V-Trigger 2 shenanigans just yet. Oh, what? Standing medium kick anti.
What just happened?
To light Tatsu.
I got hit.
It's a genius option because it catches backdashes. It'll catch throw. It still was just crazy. Oh,
Juninho, man, he's that dude right now. Definitely that dude. Oh, I like that. Yeah, he whiffed the elbow. Oh, covering the V-shift.
there we go. One more hit.
Into stun. More than enough. Let it clap. The damage. The monstrosity.
See, if it's not Zangief, okay, then they're guaranteed to die.
That's fair. That's fair. We already made that mistake once.
Yes.
Even that kid in the back was like, man, that was a lot of damage. He like tilted his head back. Ooh. Next thing you know, Tasty Steve's going to bust out down the door. He's like, yeah, kid, give me that controller.
Tasty Steve busting through the door.
Damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to hear the beats shaking from down the hall, right?
Oh, man.
Shout out to Tasty Steve.
I miss that guy.
All right, Juninho, yet again. He was on the offensive, but now Pauloweb finding the opportunity. I feel like he could have...
He probably thought he was too far away maybe for the throw. Might have been able to armor through it or something. Oh, the light uppercut. Just catching her before she had a chance to do any proper meaties or anything like that.
Yeah. It's been a very interesting exchange while Trigger 2 has been active.
Ooh,
has
three lights into the Tatsu.
Imagine that. Even if they were crouching, it would have hit. You know what I'm saying? But like, I haven't seen too much being said with V-Trigger 2 from Laura. There just hasn't really been a real opportunity there. And if it's like, say, maybe it's to get past the fireballs and whatnot, I feel like more often than not, Paulo has used meter to surpass the fireball game more often than like V-Trigger 2, right? He went for the EX elbow. I just don't think Trigger 2 is strong enough.
I mean, it looks like we might be going to the character select, but, you know, one of the nice things about having V-Trigger 1, too, is you can throw the fireball, cancel into the forward dash. You can block a fireball and dash through with that. Now, obviously,
Sure.
that uses up the meter, so not necessarily optimal, but it is a way to use V-Trigger 1 to get through, but I have a funny feeling we're going back to the lobby here, so maybe that is what the change is going to be.
Yeah, changing him to trigger 1, it's just too powerful, right? The mix-up potential out of that is, it just outweighs the usage between V-Trigger 1 and V-Trigger 2. Like, the opportunities you present, you get with, oh, it doesn't matter. It's poison.
Well, okay then.
Great. Even more so, like, towards the diversity of the character roster. Now we have poison in the mix.
So now between all 16 players, we've had 16 different characters. One of the lore
Yes.
switching to this, yeah. And then
Great
this,
observation.
and this is why, right there, that trade, which is so annoying to projectile characters.
Oh. And that was a heavier Love Me Tender, right?
Yeah. All right. All right, offensive V reversal. And I think that's why, one of the reasons why that V-Trigger 2 didn't work out, because you're hoping to be able to get in and mix up Ryu, but Juninho was just so hectic and just energetic with this character.
I like the idea of the jump there from Juninho, but now at a huge deficit. Pauloweb doing a great job of containing the offensive presence of Juninho. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Let it burn. No Usher mixtape here.
All right, no more.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Pushing her to the corner. Still a lot of... No. The Molotov's going to do its job right there.
More than enough damage. And it would have cooked them up regardless. Pauloweb.
Dude with the
showing-
cane back there.
Ooh.
He's got some moves, too. You see him dancing after that?
He's
dude?
about it. He loves this theme. The World Warrior theme, he's about it. I can see him moving his hips. Ooh.
Nice. Caught him landing, actually. Might have even been a true landing punish.
And now you see how reluctant Juninho is to throw a fireball within range of the whip.
Yeah, and he's also got the EX.
Oh, what?
Juninho.
What do you mean?
I said
That was the most Street Fighter 2 thing I've ever seen.
Laura gonna Laura. Juninho gonna Juninho. Dude, this guy
Oh, boy.
is just going in. Not the EX. Well, there it is. It's always so deceptive, the range on that EX Love Me Tender.
-4.
Nice try. Oof.
Oh, set him on fire. I am liking that from Juninho. Not afraid to let the dragon punch fly.
Just go for it. Just do it. Fast button, good range.
Yeah, it's making me think about Alpha 3 now. Go for it, man. Nobody blinked. It's just, it's too powerful.
Shout outs to Mr. Greg Irwin, the voice, actually, of that Alpha 3.
Nice. Big counter hit conversion there from Pauloweb, checking the lows on the way down, and now pushing Juninho for the
Ooh,
first time
what a
I feel
neutral
like,
jump.
into this corner.
So this character change has been working out because he has ways around that fire. Oh, we could have gotten big damage off of that.
Oh,
the regular
yeah.
uppercut again.
But that was an enhanced trigger one.
But look at this, Pauloweb, close to being able to take the. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Look at all the extra damage from the trigger.
I like that. Just use that. Push him back towards the wall. No EX Love Me
zone.
Tenders.
Oh, he went for it. Still didn't bait enough. Didn't punish the throw.
Watch out for the EX.
Oh,
he's not
Juninho, he
scared.
smells blood. Don't you? Oh, man. You could hear the frustration. Damn it.
Juninho's so mad. He was so close with that comeback there, but then just that little kick right there, that little standing light kick going
After the
over.
V-shift, too.
Yeah.
Just right in the shins.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Juninho was trying to do. He's like, you know what, you're going to V-shift away. I should have a little bit of advantage. I'm going to try to hit a button. Didn't work out, but this poison pick definitely doing well for Pauloweb because the Laura did not look strong at all in this matchup.
But it's a whole different story. As you mentioned already, Pauloweb doing a fantastic job of making these adaptations. Big whiff punish
Yeah, I like it.
from Juninho. Back to the fireball game.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised he still landed on that. But look at the range, the distance. Kind of an auto whiff punish scenario.
Just out of the range of that heavy punch.
Now she doesn't. Oh, mind's
So
eye.
smart.
Coming into play, but wake up 3 frames.
Oh, that would have been huge.
Far away, and that's a punish.
Nice work from Pauloweb, keeping his composure. Juninho was making so many correct reads in that last sequence. It could have went downhill like immediately for Pauloweb.
But Pauloweb showing that he's got more than just that low up. But again, yeah, you got to be careful when you neutral jump. I've talked about before neutral jumping over fireballs so that you barely get past them, and that's why.
The read, James, the read on the V-shift. Juninho again.
Uppercut. Throw. We're going to the final game, final round between Juninho and Pauloweb. This is how you close out day number 1 of CPT Brazil. Let's go.
You, man, we've been preaching it all day. Brazil has some killers. Juninho, Pauloweb fighting for their lives here. On the loser's side, who's going to make it into top 8? Completely unpredictable, but we'll tell you what, Paulo sitting nearly at full critical art. Just about to get it, but at a huge deficit now. Finding a way with Love Me Tender past the fireball.
It's going to be a heartbreak for either of these players. Whoever loses. Oh, he tried to whip punish. This is going to be big damage here.
Both super talented in their own right. And now Pauloweb trying to find a way to break down Juninho.
Oh, wake up heavy kick.
You got to do it. Still has another Molotov to mix.
Oh, the new
That's
so how much?
That is going to be Pauloweb eliminating Juninho. And I got to say, that was a fantastic throw bait. Man hit heavy punch so high up in the air and still was able to connect into the combo. That was so sick.
There are not a lot of characters who can actually bait out the normal throw and punish it like that, like Poison can.
Not at all.
Most of the time you go for that normal throw, like we were saying in the Alex situation. You go for the normal throw because if they jump, you could still anti-air with something. Not against Poison, because that jumping heavy punch hit way down there, and he still comboed afterwards. That was disgusting.
That was pretty nasty.